Our March 21st Town Council meeting is started, and what I'd like to do is go ahead and start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. And Teresa, can you lead the way?
Thanks, Mike. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great job. I'll let Dave know you did a great job. All right, we need to approve the agenda, but I do like to add one change under schedule appointments. We're going to have Nancy from the American Cancer Society come up to receive a donation from the town from the polar bear plunge. So I'd like to add that to number 3 under schedule appointments. Having said that, can we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Stacy, give the roll call.
Mayor Benton.
Here.
Mr. Dodd.
Here.
Ms. Fagan. Here. Mr. Hunt.
Here.
Ms. Walton. Here. Mr. Short is at a conference, and Mr. Trumpet.
Here. Thank you so much. All right, moving on to number 2, minutes of the past meeting, minutes of the February 14th. Seems like it's been forever. Town council meeting, it was sent to everybody on Monday in board docs. Also, the board docs are available to the public too, so if you have any questions about that, just let us know. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So moved.
So moved. Second. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. So moved. All right. So Nancy, I told you it was going to be pretty quick before you have to get up here. So for the Relay for Life, for the polar bear plunge, we made a commitment that we were going to donate the proceeds above and beyond to the American Cancer Society. So today, we have Nancy Miller here to receive those proceeds, which comes to $5,203. Would you like to say something about the Cancer Society or whatever?
Well, thank you, first of all. We appreciate the support so much. And the American Cancer Society attacks cancer from every angle. So we serve all people, all communities, all cancers. And on May 18th, we're having a beautiful relay by the bay here on the boardwalk. It's a non-competitive walking event. And we'd love to see everybody down there. It's going to be a lot of fun. But thank you so much to the town and for your support. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Would you like to go out there? Mickey's going to start doing my photos. Thank you so much. Oh, you know it.
I know, well, I'll take a little.
All right.
Better than
Let's move right into item 4, public safety report within the North Beach town limits. Oh, excuse me.
Was this connected?
Oh,
I don't think,
I'm sure you have calls of vocal velocity. You can
I'm sure you can be loud.
let it out.
February 2019, the Sheriff's Office handled 117 calls for service. It's down from 130 in January, and it's up 20 calls from this time last year. The calls included a CBS violation, heroin, closed by arrest, burglary to the North Beach Fast Stop, it's closed with 2 arrests, 2 death investigations. One of them was the tragic incident with an 11-year-old boy, and we had investigation of a 75-year-old female, 1 DUI arrest, 1 trespassing arrest, and 2 fatal non-heroin, 2 non-fatal heroin overdoses. Any questions?
Does anybody have any questions at all?
They say the marking.
Yeah, most all of these are Narcan studies.
All right, thank you so much. All right, let's get into our reports. We're going to lead off with the money. Joe?
Okay, you have your treasurer's report. The only item that's odd is hotel tax revenue. We didn't receive any for the month of December, nor state business license.
Any questions for Joe? All right, great, thank you so much. DV Donnie Bone will not be here. As you know, we had to move the date of the council meeting back, and it has affected a couple individuals who could not be here tonight. His report has been submitted in the board docs, and again, the reason why we went to board docs is that on our website, you're going to be able to tap into it, click on it. We'll provide as much as we can here, but you as the residents will be able to see everything that's on our agenda and all the documentation by going to our website. Yes,
This
Chris?
that's the Northeast website, you just go through and it's all right there.
Yes.
Alright,
We'll walk you through it.
okay.
All right. Town engineer also. Tonight is the same night as Chesapeake Beach. So his report is in there.
If we do not have
Oh, that's right, we do not have one from
one, as
him.
soon as I receive one, I'll.
We'll get that in there, so we'll let you know as soon as Stacy gets it in there. And gentleman that's coughing, are you all right? Code. What would you like to pass on?
I think the biggest thing I worked on in the last month is we have the guy company is squared away. I'll be stamping everything they need tomorrow. I believe they'll be going early next week to get their permits to start construction on the new fast stop.
And when are they going to start that?
Johnny Guy has called me every day for the last 10 days to make sure that I am working on it, so they're all ready to go. He wants to get started as soon as he can get the permits in place and break ground.
As soon as you know the cones are going up, I promise you, don't get the email blast out.
I don't think he has
Everything.
decided exactly how they're gonna move forward yet.
Okay.
I believe what they're gonna do is they're gonna do as much beforehand as they can before they close. They're gonna leave the store open and running and do as much of the underground work and pre-work and prep work in the back where the building is gonna go to begin with. And I think they're gonna wait until the last second to close so they don't have another option.
Do they, I thought at one time they had a drawing of a photo of what it was going to look like at the fast stop.
It is, it's hanging up over the door.
So if you get a chance to go there, it's going to be the best one they have.
Well, to give you an idea, this current store is 1,500, roughly 1,500 square feet. The new store will be 3,000 square feet.
How?
Well, but you don't realize, if you drive by there and you look behind it, the lot behind the fast stop is twice the size of the fast stop itself. So where the fast stop sits now will be all parking, and the new building will be behind the current
Do
building.
they have a car wash or anything?
No.
Yeah, it used to be parking for whatever Sherwood's garage, so that's what they used to have all the cars parked, so.
But yeah, so it should be very soon. They're ready to go.
It's going to be nice. Seating inside, Wi-Fi, they're going to have a deli. I mean, it's going to be nice.
It's gonna be kind of set up like a Wawa.
It's like, well,
Well, let's not get carried away now.
It'll be nice. And then they're ready to go, so.
Thank you so
Still
much.
being mobile? Still mobile, yes.
Yeah, the gas pumps will not be changing, the tanks won't be changing. Where the gas pumps sit now won't change at all. That way they don't really have to do anything with the EPA or, so the pumps will not change.
Thank you. Stay tuned. We'll let you know when we know. Thank you, Rick. Dawn?
Hi, everyone. I am going to mention our new resident guide. We have these available here at Town Hall, the post office. The HOAs will be getting them, the property management companies will be getting them. They're on our website. So in this guide is well, not everything, but a lot of the important things you need to know when you're a resident here in town. What not to flush, what not to put in the sink, and how to clean up after your pet, things like that. So I have some here if anybody needs one. There's more downstairs, and they're on the website. We're going to update these throughout the year as needed. Anyway, they're here or downstairs if anybody would like them.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Veronica's not here. She is our grants writer. We share her between us and another town. I can tell you she's working hard. We have a focus on a couple new projects this year. So she could not make it. She's under the weather, which seems like it's going around, so we told her to stay away. We don't need to get sick. Now, there's a missing one here, G, that you're going to see starting next month, and I'm very happy to introduce Lisa Garrett, who's in the front row. One of the things I told you during my campaign is I want to make us a year-round town. Not just so much in the 4 months, 6 months, year-round town. Plus, we have unbelievable wildlife. We have horseshoe crabs that come to our town twice a year. We have the fishing. We have so much going on. So we created the Department of Community Conservation Director of Ecotourism. And she's going to be attracting guests here that want to come see the birds, the wildlife, all the things that maybe a lot of people don't even know we have. Overlook Park. And I'm excited about it. So starting next month, she'll be giving her a quick report. You'll see it in the board docs. But also, we're looking to build her or build the town a little eco location at Overlook Park, so we can start helping our kids understand the beauty that we have in this amazing town. So that's Lisa. Would you like to say anything?
Thank you for letting me come aboard. I've been a resident just outside of town limits for 20 years here in North Beach. I had a business in North Beach in the past, so people do recognize me. I used to do a lot of programs for the town of North Beach, so I'm very excited to be part of North Beach. And thank you to the Environmental Committee and to the mayor for bringing me on board. Appreciate it.
Can't wait. Thank you so much.
I wanted to say one thing.
Yes.
Lisa, I was very excited yesterday. I was driving towards Carrington Harbor, and here was a woman running up from that side from Anne Arundel Canyon with a camera in her hand, running to take a picture of some bird that was out there. And I went, yes.
Yes, it was my mother-in-law.
Already bringing tourism here already. And she's going to be bringing a lot of events for our residents too, teaching them just rain gardens, all kinds. You're going to see year-round events at the museum, here at Town Hall, at 3rd Street Park, Overlook Park. For the residents, they can tap into what we're offering. Grants, training, education. Just like last week, there was 95 people here for this rising sea levels. You're going to see a lot more of that. So as residents, you're really going to benefit from having Lisa here, and education will give you off the hook. So I'm excited. All right, let's move right into public comment. Does anybody, if you do have something, you can stand up, say your name, your address, and... No, not you, Teresa. Go ahead. I'm teasing.
I know. Teresa Zanotti, I live on 9th Street, and so I have a salon in Dunkirk, and I had clients come in and tell me that you were at a meeting about the bridge, and I wanted to find out if there was anything you could let us know about the bridge going over there and how that was coming along. I didn't even know that was going on. I would have shown up at that meeting. I just wanted to know.
All right, let me explain what the meeting was, so nobody thinks that you got left out. Holland Point and Rosehaven Civic Association invited me to come over to speak and just give them an update. And what I was told is once a year the mayor comes over and gives them an update. So we talked about a lot of stuff. 261 road improvements was a topic, and I educated them on a couple things. The road is not going to be shut down for 2 years. There's still people out there that think it's going to be shut down for 2 years. It's not. It is not. We are going to have at least one, we're pushing for 2 public events where MDOT and SHA is going to come and speak and answer all the questions that anybody might have. We do not have a date yet. We're staying on top of it, but we can't make them show up until they're ready to show up. So really the only thing I passed on is that it's not a 2-year road closure.
Yeah, there was.
It is not that. And their second concern was their ditch lines over in Rosehaven. And I said, I agree with you. I think it's crazy. You need to call your Anne Arundel County rep, because that's outside of our limits. So other than that, it went well. They had a lot of great questions. But that was it. It was for a public, HOA to ask and speak, not...
Yeah. So 2020 is when they're talking?
We'll know more as we know more. They're talking that way,
Yeah.
but they're just now going through and talking to homeowners about easements. Right, Jay? So it's a ways away. They've invested a large amount of money into research engineering. I don't know, I go to the meetings and, I mean, there's like 25 reps from the feds to the state sitting around this big table. I believe they're doing all their research. I think they're gonna do a good job. We submitted some questions as some other residents, but we'll still have a lot of time to ask more questions. We also put out, and you might have got one on your door, we hung some door hangers.
Yeah.
And you can reach out directly to SHA and ask your questions directly to them. We just don't have the answers because it's an MDOT project. It's SHA and MDOT has the questions, but if you want the contact there, we can post it back out to reach to them, and you can just call them anytime or email them anytime. That's all I have. All right? Anybody else? Yes?
Taking pictures of that.
Where they? Anybody that's going to be affected by 261 has been approached about easements. So, and Jay's been dealing with them. He has on the corner 9th of that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move right into item 7, business items. All right, so we approved the water meters. We're waiting to order them because the warranty starts once we order them. We do not want to order them until we approve the installation of them. That makes sense to all of us. So here's what I need, the action that we need tonight. I'm going to read this whole thing. A motion to approve the contract to VIPO Solutions, Inc., in the amount of $37,387 for the installation of all equipment and labor necessary to install 763 water meters, automated readings, AMR, endpoints, and/or advanced metering infrastructure, AMI, system endpoints. We did an RFP, as we told y'all last time. These are the individuals that submitted. One person, which probably all knew that. We did the arithmetic. It's a great price. We looked at if DPW could do it, is there any savings? And there's absolutely no savings because these guys do it every day. They're going to be in, plus they're going to calibrate them as they put them in correctly, assign them the proper house numbers, so your neighbors won't have to worry about it anymore. So I need a motion.
Before we get to that, are there any other bidders?
No.
That's it.
This is the only bidder on the
These are
project.
water meters that will go in every house.
We're replacing the old ones with with proper ones.
Is that
So-
all residents?
763 of them, so it won't be all, because over time, some have already been changed out because a new house is being built, remodeling being built, some going bad. So we're down to, I believe, 763. So at that point, all of them will have the new meters, but the warranties will stagger a little bit due to the fact, so forth. But this is really going to help us a lot. So do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
So moved, to have a second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. So moved. Thank you so much. Cheat sheet. Stacy keeps me in order here. We do not have any ordinances, resolutions. Let's go ahead and go right into council reports. I'd like to start with Mickey.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Very short meeting tonight. It's springtime, so everything happens in spring. I'm happy my flowers are blooming. But I know I'm getting busy at work because it's springtime. So that's good.
Thank you so much. Elizabeth?
Evening. Is that on? I lost my voice 2 weeks ago. I don't think I have it quite back yet, so I'm not sure. So last month I had mentioned that I was going to attend a meeting with the Program Management Institute for professional program managers, which I am, and on flooding, of all things. They had some training, so I went. I just wanted to give you all some highlights. I thought it was very interesting. As I like to tell my friends, as a retired naval officer, the word sea kind of is a trigger for me, and so I'm all in just by that word. So I'm all over trying to learn everything I can about sea level rise and flooding. So anyway, the biggest takeaways that were new to me anyway was that the runoffs that we're experiencing are a result of built-in infrastructure. So So as we develop our towns and our cities, the actual material that we're using for sidewalks and those types of things are contributing greatly to our flooding problem. I think we can probably all agree with that. We see that happening on Fifth Street. You can't imagine, since I got that piece of information over a month ago, every time I drive around and walk around town now, I'm looking at sidewalks and drainage. So drains and drainages are the next biggest issue. I know that Donnie's been doing a lot of work, taking a look at the size of our drains, and you know, these problems are very huge, and they take incredible amounts of resources. It's going to take a lot of time and effort to plan this out. There's several more points there. I actually sent all those points out to each one of the council members and to Donnie and also to Rick, because this will touch everything. I'm with the mayor on all around, year-round events. The fact of the matter is, with event planning, you know, they get rained out. And so we have to think through all of those issues because they're not separate. They're all related. Anyway, so it's coming up the learning curve on that. Biggest thing to know is that there's no way that we're going to stop flooding ever. And risk management and risk analysis is our only way of dealing with it. I want to support the mayor. He's already gone through and started looking at each street in our neighborhood to see how it's being affected. That's really great. I think from what I learned, the next step would be to do a vulnerability analysis on each one of those areas to see where to make the investment. It's just a really big, huge, overwhelming issue. The good news is that there's lots of lessons everywhere up and down the coast. Baltimore, as big as it is, resembles our town. It has all the same issues that we do. We just have it on a much smaller scale. But all the lessons learned are there. And we have the ability to reach out to the people that can help us. So that's pretty much all I can say about it. Again, I talked about sea level all day long and dream about it, but I'll just leave that alone for now. Spring is here. I teach children on the side, and they are actually feeling the energy. You haven't noticed your kids bouncing off the walls? Well, it's all about spring. So I'm happy it's here, and I'm not going to say more.
Thank you so much. Jane?
I have been working with the legislative committee on 5G, which is small cell infrastructure. We have, Paul and I and Greg are working with the people in Chesapeake Beach. And thank God for all of us that they've gone to a summer study. They're not going to move forward with the bills that came forward this year. However, we have to be very, very vigilant of the FCC downtown. And Alyssa is keeping us informed with that. So, with that, I have asked Stacy, and she's working on it right now, to set up some aesthetics. We have to have aesthetics in place where these things will go, because if the FCC decides to come in and plop them down, if we have no aesthetics, they can do what they want. If we have the aesthetics, they have to follow what we do. And because we have zoning authority, that's a big, big thing for us. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Paul?
So related to 5G, we're continuing to reach out to the vendors themselves, see if we can work with them, and also get some insight from them as far as what this technology is going to look like, how it's going to be implemented, et cetera. So again, with coordination with Chesapeake Beach, we're working on putting together an RFI that will hopefully go out and give us some additional information and contacts within the vendor community. Again, just trying to kind of stay ahead of this and not be just subjective to whatever we decide to do.
Thank you.
Just thank everyone for coming out, and just kudos to Jay for and just everyone be careful out there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Council. All right, so I was going to mention the Holland Point Rosetta, but Teresa made me go early on that one. We've been meeting with Calvert County and Chesapeake Beach concerning the sewer information, so we're working hard with them to continue to improve our situation in our town. But we're also, I'm in the process now, the mission statement is finished, I've passed it on to council. We will be standing up a North Beach Stormwater Mitigation Advisory Committee. That's going to consist of 6 town residents, and they're going to help assist us in coming up with the plans that make sense. You know, we've been around a long time. It's nothing new. We're just getting a lot more rain now, and some of our infrastructure needs to be improved, and we're going to work on that. I think Teresa was out of town, and she was in a town that the raised 13 feet or something like that. So it's just not us. We can learn a lot from others. We're working hard on that. And we are right now beach passes over the weekend. So if you need a beach pass, you know somebody needs one, you have kids, please get by here on the weekend. Richard will take care of you. And we just got a lot of stuff going on right now. So if you have any questions, swing by Town Hall. I'd love to meet with you, chat about some ideas, and we'll go from there. And that's it, but I truly appreciate you coming. So I'd like to have a motion to adjourn our council meeting and go into closed session to discuss a matter directly related to negotiation strategies for an existing contract by the general provisions of Article Annotated Code of the Public General Law. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Thank you so much for coming.